Hi, I'm Jessie Ammett, your host of Valley News Now, here with Amy Okeson. Hi, thanks for being here today.
I am so glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. We stole it from North Dakota today, so make sure you watch that segment as well.
Yes.
But man, are we getting close now. Feed My
Very.
Starving Children, Fargo Pack. You can volunteer. No more
Now,
waiting until.
Yes. It is 2 months away. Can you believe it?
No.
2 months from now, we will be packing. We will be several days in, actually.
Yeah.
So January 5th through 15th is coming fast. We have been talking about this for a year.
A year, yes.
And it's crazy. We were just saying that it's here.
Yeah, it's here
It's
now.
here.
It's crazy to think. I love what you said too. It's like one day it's like, yeah, this is so exciting. The next day it's like, oh my goodness. it's here.
It's happening.
But, yeah.
It is. It's
But
like-
you know, in March and April and May, we thought, boy, that's so far away. And now I know I logged on. We're going to show you how to log on.
Yes.
But now is the time to get those volunteers.
Yes.
Sign up because you know how fast it goes. Like a week from now, we're going to be thinking Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas, and then it will be
And then
here.
this is happening because I want to remind everyone
Yeah.
that this is happening in January. I know
Yes.
a lot of us think, oh, this Feed My Starving Children pack happens in February.
Right.
We are a month earlier.
Yeah.
It is right after Christmas. Starts
Yeah.
already with packing on the 6th, unloading on the 7th. So you want to sign up now before
Yes.
you get distracted and busy with the
That's
holidays.
what it is. Yep. Before
Yeah.
you get distracted, just
And-
get your shifts in now, and then
Yes.
you can leave it until you turn that calendar over, and then you go, oh yeah,
Yeah,
here's what
we're
I
in
signed
there.
up for.
And you can sign up. And I tell people, you don't have to know everyone that's coming with you. So if you
No.
know your family, you want to sign up as your family, great. And that's
Cool.
what we're in challenging everyone to do, is to sign up at least twice. Come as your family, and then come with your business or with your school or with your church.
Yeah.
And
Or
come
your
volunteer.
Zumba friends,
Yes,
whatever.
whoever.
Yeah.
Your group, the Lions clubs, the Rotaries, and
Yes.
everything. And those. So go. And if you don't know, so for example, your Rotary Club doesn't know everyone who can come yet, but
Right.
you think that we're probably going to have 20 people that can make it. You can go in and make that group
Right. We're
for
gonna
20
show you
people.
how to
So
do
we're going
it.
to show you how to do it,
Super
and then you can
easy.
add the names as they come in. So this is fargopack.org. Just go right there. That's fargopack.org, and you see that big white volunteer box. You just
Right
click
here.
it, and that takes you over to the volunteer registration system, and then you scroll down and you see what is open and available. And I challenge everyone. Some of them are full already, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
And those school day ones are full because they are reserved for schools. If you are a school in the Red River Valley within driving distance to Fargo, and tell you what, 2 hours away is within driving distance. Carrington
yes.
is coming. So don't be afraid. Reach out. We still have some openings in the school shifts. If you're hearing me now and you want your school to come, hey, give us a shout right through the website. But it is easy as clicking on one of those dark blue boxes you saw on that page,
Yes, so
and
here-
saying, I want to come Monday night from 6 to 8. You log in from there, and then you can set up your group
And it's
for as many as you want.
It is really, really easy to do. I signed up for some shifts already, so I'm
Yeah.
super excited. And it kind of gets exciting because you're like, well, let's do one or two. And then I had a friend say, what if we did all 10?
10
I was like,
day.
okay.
And it's so fun, right? And that's so our goal is to fill all of those on there. Each shift is about 2,400 people.
Wow.
And over 29 shifts, and plus all of the extra volunteers. If you've done this before and you want to come help us be a floor monitor to help everyone as they come down who hasn't done before get settled at their station and knowing what to do. Maybe you love talking to people as they're coming in and you want to help hand out the hairnets as they arrive. Maybe you want a physical challenge, and there's people, we call it warehouse, and you want your workout for the day,
Ooh.
moving the full boxes or scooping the ingredients and putting them on the pallet. We have those jobs too. So we would, if
Cool.
you want to help with any of that, you can just email us right through the website right there,
Okay.
and we would love to have you join us. But the important thing is we have to fill all of those 2-hour shifts. We want to reach this 10 million meal goal. There are kids in need around the world desperately needing food, that they have no hope of where it's going to come from, going to bed every night without food. And it is critical that we do this. And to do this, our community, the Red River Valley, I know will come together
Yep.
to pack these meals. And you can sign up more than once, because that'll help us fill the 50,000 plus spots.
I mean, think of this. I just goosebumps every time. 10 million meals.
Yes.
And that's the difference you can make in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much. 10 million is like, it's, when you do the math, divide it by 365 days, it's over 27,000 kids will get a meal, one meal a day for an entire year.
Wow.
That's going to save their life.
Yep,
Like, that's
and
life changing.
It is life changing. Not only save their life, but provide them with the nutrition to grow, to develop, to learn, to, I mean, who knows what those kids will do? This,
Very
you know,
much.
very
Very much.
world changing.
Yes,
Kind
it's
of hard to get your
head around, you know,
yeah.
and we talk about, well, why are we just doing a handout? This isn't a handout, this is a handout. If you think about our own children, I mean, we care so much about whether they're getting the right kind of formula and how you feed them as an infant and the
Yes.
food they get as a child, and the schools are very particular about what kind of food they
Right.
get. We care very much about whether they get the proper nutrition. It's so their brains and their bodies develop and they're healthy.
Yes.
And you think about children where there's nothing.
Yeah.
This food, this Manna pack, and I didn't grab it with me in here, but it has 45 vitamins and minerals in it.
Wow.
And that is critical to their brains and bodies developing. And then they can learn in school. Because if they are stunted, it affects them lifelong. And sometimes then the problems systemically continue. And so stopping it, changing it, making life change right now with partners that are staying in those countries and those places for the long haul.
Yep.
We don't just take this food and dump it off.
No.
We give it to a partner that's going to stay there and really help those children. Excuse me, they have to be able to report back to Feed My Starving
Right.
Children about the difference it's making. And so we love, you can learn more about all of that and the partners we
Yes.
work with at fargopack.org or right on fmsc.org. So you go to Feed My Starving Children's website. So right there, and you
Yes.
can see right there the impact of our work. If you click that, it shows the different partners and overview. Whoops, right there. And that's about the impact. And under that same drop down was a list of where we serve. And that shows the countries. And if you click on those regions, and then you can continue to drill down in the website, and then it'll show you the partners they work with. If you click
Wow.
on those blue dots, and for those countries and where how many meals
look at
go, and if
this.
it's amazing
You have
the
an
difference.
The website is incredible too for
Yeah.
information.
Yes.
It's really it's simple and also detailed at the same time.
Yeah.
That you can get so much information, but it's very simply organized so that you can navigate it really well.
Yeah.
But you think about, like you said, the systemic change. I mean,
Very
it just gives me goosebumps thinking about when you relate it to your own children. You know, there's so
Very.
many reasons you want them to have all of that nutrition, but you know, even the next generation, if you are stunted in your growth and your development and all of that, I mean, those are the parents of the next generation, and you don't have that to even give. So that next generation starts off even in worse shape.
Yes.
And this is flipping all of that around.
Flips it, turns it over, and you know, we talk about this also, besides the volunteers, it takes donations to make this happen.
Yes,
Those
yes.
meals, and it's $106 to feed a child for a whole year.
I mean, a year.
A whole year, $106 that we drop when we go out to eat once, or
Yeah.
I drop more than that in the grocery store for less than a week.
Yep.
You know, if I can sacrifice enough to give $106 to feed a child for a whole year, you're making a difference in that life. Where we serve to make it better, so that it is our hope that we are out of business. And
Right.
we say, you know, feeding kids hungry in body and spirit until all are fed.
Yep.
That's the way I sign my emails. It's not a joke to me.
No, it's
And,
a
and
passion, and I know it is
yeah.
a realistic goal in
Yeah.
your head. You can, every time I'm with you, you can feel it. It's like, no, this is happening, and so get on board, man. Be part of it.
It is. It's a huge goal. It's an amazing, 10 million people shake their head at us, but I know that we can reach it. I know this community can help us reach it. So you can give, and you can sign up to donate. Now is the sign up to donate and sign up to volunteer at fargopack.org.
Yes.
Click the orange button to donate, the white button to sign up, and we would love to have you join us. And groups, like I said, again, Rotary clubs, Lions clubs, your pickleball team, your family. Go back and ask your people to get your team together and come pack. There's options. There is options during the work day. If you don't see them on there that they're open, give us a shout.
Just give you a shout out and see, because those are, like she said, they're reserved for schools, but always just ask, because if there's space, would they want to get you
We
in
would
there
sure love to help.
And it's so easy. Hopefully you kind of know this by now and have heard us talking about it. But if not, it's so easy and so much fun. You literally show up, and was just with a willingness to do it, and it's quick, it's easy, and you're on your way in 2 hours, and then you're going to want to come back, because it is the most fun you can have in a hairnet.
It is. It sure is. Well, thanks for having me.
Yes.
And again, fargopack.org. Sign up now.
All right, sounds great. Thanks so much, Amy. Love
Thanks,
having you
Jessie.
here. And in 2 months, we're going to be packing in hairnets. I
That's
can't wait.
right.
Thank you. And I'm Jessie Abbott, your host of Valley News Now.
awesome.
I just can't